So, like, you know how Fresh and Fit be. You know, Fresh and Fit is a pretty misogynistic podcast. And they went on another podcast called Kyle and Jackie O. And they were like, this is why women shouldn't be allowed to have an Instagram if they're in a relationship. And they have a 25-minute podcast. I think it's that short because they kicked off the Fresh and Fit guys. But yeah, I just wanted to watch it because it seems utterly ridiculous.
Do you believe that any woman in a relationship should not have Instagram, or are you saying that just women who are in a relationship and are posing in their bikinis or, you know, doing any kind of sultry sort of stuff, they're the ones that shouldn't have Instagram?
Well, if you're in a serious committed relationship with a guy and you have, you know, sexy photos of yourself on the internet.
Bro, if my girl has a sexy photo of herself, just freaking comment hard eyes under it and she'll like it and pin it. And, you know, everybody knows, hey, man, her DMs, they're closed, you know?
That, you know, Instagram is just one medium that you can do it. Yeah, it is cheating.
Cheating, like, what about the guy?
And to call it cheating. I understand if you're uncomfortable with your girlfriend maybe posting sexual pictures on Instagram. Like, I can kind of understand that viewpoint. But saying that it's cheating, like, that's not cheating. It's just not. There's a line on cheating, you know, and I think it's a pretty clear line on what cheating is, which is, you know, sexual contact with another person. Emotional cheating can happen. That's a little bit more blurry, but that is not cheating. You can say you're uncomfortable with it, but why are you calling it cheating?
Is he if he's in a relationship, is he allowed to have Instagram?
Well, we're different. We're not in our undies.
Sorry, Carl.
gyrating
I don't think I
up
was
and down.
asking you. I was asking these guys.
Well,
You'll see how it is over here.
let me ask you a question. Are men and women equal?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, we're not at all.
Okay.
We're not.
Oh, here we go.
Men and women are different.
Oh, here we go.
So why are we, yes, we're different. Of course we're different, but, you know, were you talking about pay parity? What are you talking about when it comes to being different?
Well, the definition of equality is being the same in quantity, size, degree, or value, and nothing between us is equal. We're very different.
You don't think we are of equal value?
Well, here's the thing. From a human's rights perspective and, you know, the value of your life, yes, we're equal. No one is better than anyone in that regard. But when it comes to biology and intersexual dynamics, we're 100% different. And
That is true. Scientifically, he's correct. We are different, right?
But what I don't understand is how does that apply to the question
It
that I
applies a lot.
asked
So,
when I said
so
to guys.
let me get to it. So the reason why is because
I hate this guy because he's like, let me explain my answer. Can you let me finish? And I understand not interrupting people when they're in the middle of a conversation. But when you say, dude, let me finish, and you've been talking for 5 minutes, which is what Ben Shapiro does most of the time. Sorry to any Ben Shapiro fans, but this is pretty much what he does. Is he does that, bro. Like it's like, oh, let me finish. Oh, by the way, I've been talking for 5 minutes. Like, I'll let you finish, but holy crap, man, you're giving me 30 points to try to counter, you know?
we have differing sexual strategies. Men want quantity, women want quality. So our sexual strategies are literally opposing each other. So men want to be able to get with as many girls as possible, right? Unlimited sexuality. Shout out to our guy Rollo Tomas. We talk about this in detail. Versus women, I say women want typically unlimited security from the best man that they can get, versus men want to get the most women they can get. So it's been that way since the beginning of time. Powerful and strong men have had hordes of women, and then women align themselves with the strongest men. So we don't play by the same set of rules, and our sexual strategies influences how we view the world, how we view the opposite gender, how we try to procreate with each other. We're very different. So what men can do, women can't necessarily do sometimes. So we're not the same. And it's just unfortunately a double standard that does not benefit women for once.
Sorry, so just going back to that question that I asked, can a man be on Instagram
Yes.
in a relationship, but
Yes.
not a woman?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Why?
Well, does it depend on the content that
Like,
they're putting
definitely,
out? Like,
it would
if I'm
have to.
shirtless on Instagram, like showing me big fat man boobs and gyrating around a sexy dance, that would be cheap. What if I was just on there talking about, fitness apps and stuff? That's a whole different vibe. So it's content related, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't think people understand this, that a man even a man that's extremely good looking is not going to get nearly the amount of options that a woman that's mediocre.
Are
Well, that
you
is
kidding?
true.
No,
That is true.
that is so not true.
But
Do you
think
know
of it.
how many hot guys get DM'd on Instagram?
Oh, we're not talking
with
about
Well, I'm a hot guy and I don't get DM'd. So what's up with that? Why aren't you guys sliding in my DMs? I mean, I'm a pretty good looking bloke. I should at least get the amount of DMs a mediocre looking woman gets, right?
DMs. We're talking about real life benefits,
no, you're
being
not. You're
served
talking about
first at the shop and stuff like that.
I'm talking about Instagram. You're saying a man can go on Instagram in a relationship and
Just for the record, just saying women do get DMs more often than men because men are stupid and bold enough to slide in those DMs, and women are usually a lot smarter with how they approach men.
not be considered cheating.
So, okay, I'm going to get one of my guys to show you guys something. But yes, a lot of women are unaware of this. But men, unless they're in the top 2% of looks and aesthetics and everything else like that, they get virtually no play in online dating sites, Instagram. Men don't get as much.
Me, who found my girlfriend on Tinder, being part of the top 2%.
Sexual attention as women think. The issue is that women see the world through their view. They think I get a lot of attention, so attractive
Hey, can you? I'm streaming. Okay.
guys must be getting a lot of attention too, and that couldn't be further from the truth.
They are though.
Men do not get nearly the same amount of
But
sexual
they're
attention.
still
as women do.
getting it. So I don't understand.
Not as much as there's a lot of
But
sexy
so
girls
just
online.
because a girl might get, let's say 50 DMs that have guys wanting to date her, and the guy gets 20 DMs, yes, there might be a little difference there, but they're still getting hit on by
Let's
females.
go back to the old nightclub rules. Let's go back to the nightclub. If you're at the nightclub, and the boys have talked about this on the Fresh and Fit podcast, boys will line up and will stand there for ages.
I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you guys something real quick.
Okay.
On the screen right here, we have a chart from OkCupid. And this illustrates that even the most attractive men in the light blue are not even are barely competing against girls in the mid-range.
It's not even half. It's not even half the level, right?
Received, not even half of the messages received.
Yeah.
Now, that's on a dating site. On Instagram, this is even more pronounced. Okay? And this doesn't account for, the Plenty of Fish data, the Tinder data that we have.
Look, man, you can hate him all you want, but at least he's given the facts, right? Don't pay attention to the fact that I have no pants on. It's half tights, okay? It's half tight season. I can do what I want, okay? But at least he's bringing out the third grade chart. Watch out, everybody.
Men do not get nearly as many options as women, and even if we're talking about top tier guys, they still cannot compete. Men and women are not the same. We're not blank slate equals.
I know they're not
It's
the
very
same.
different. Hold on, let me finish, please.
You're just not
It's
making.
not-
You're not actually proving your point very well.
I literally have a chart on the screen proving that women get far
You've
more
got a
attention than
chart
men
from
do
a
on the
dating
internet.
site that says women get more attention. Yes, that's obvious. But the point you made was that women should not be allowed on Instagram if they're in a relationship because of the attention they get. And you're kind of saying that guys can.
So, question for you: if you're dating somebody, right, should you be on a dating app?
Not on a dating app, no.
Okay, perfect. So, do you know?
Are they going to call Instagram a dating app? Are they going to take that angle? Because that is so weak. That is such a weak position to take.
Right? Instagram is one of the biggest dating apps in the world.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh.
guess-
Oh my gosh.
But it's also an app where people like to share other things. It's not all just thirst traps, right? So you know,
Yes.
if you're in a relationship, not every girl is posting a picture of herself in a bikini. So
Here's the problem,
Aren't they?
No.
If there's two scenarios here, right? A guy posts a picture of himself, let's say abs, shirtless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets attention. A girl posts a picture or a story or post, right? She gets attention.
Yeah.
The problem is that attention is way outskilled and it's gonna be sexual because off rip, what do guys want? They want to look at pictures and take a shot at the girl. That's it. Girls may say, oh, he's cute, he's handsome, but they're not gonna really approach him like, oh, I want you. It's like, okay, cute, hard eyes, and that's it. Girls are going to go after it like in a different way, we're saying.
And also, we're specifying that when she has sexy photos of herself on the internet and she's in a relationship, that is cheating. That is disrespectful
Yeah,
to
literally.
the man.
Okay,
know
what
what?
if the guy,
Listen,
is posting a shirtless top and he's in a relationship? Is that cheating?
No, because it's not the same at all.
Well, it is
like I
the
told you
same.
before.
Just
Hang
because
on,
it doesn't get as
I know
much
why it's
attention.
different. I know why it's different,
You know what?
guys.
How about this?
Listen,
How about this?
as
How about
guys,
this?
we zoom
this?
in on the girls'
Guys,
photos.
guys,
We zoom
guys.
in.
So,
Yeah.
but that's your issue.
Guys, let me break this down for y'all. Okay, so let's Jackie, let me ask you a question. What is your dream car?
My dream car.
Yes, your dream car.
Oh, I'm not.
She
into
can have any
cars.
car she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the dream
She's
car?
got
What do
it.
you
I don't know. I'm
want?
probably driving. I drive a Range Rover. I love it. So let's just say I've already got it.
So let's go into a scenario here, okay? Let's go into a scenario.
But that's not us playing these sound effects.
I love
just so
that.
you know.
I'm a fan of
So
sound
we're gonna
effects.
go into a scenario here, all right? And just let me finish this concept, guys. Let me get through it, okay?
Okay.
So let's say you go to the dealership and you buy a brand new Range Rover, okay? Range Rover Sport. You've been wanting it for a while, fully decked out, $100,000, right? Australian, $120,000 Australian. right?
300 here. We got the luxury car tax. You don't know about
Okay,
that.
300K, right?
Yep.
So you drive it off. You shake hands with the car dealer, sign the paperwork, pay the money, buy it cash. You're good to go. Drive it off the lot. You don't care about it losing value, whatever. This is your dream car. Take it back to your house. 2 weeks later, okay, the car dealer comes back to your place, says, "Hey, listen, man, we're kind of short on cars. We're gonna need to put a for sale sign on your car, and a couple days a week, we're gonna just need to put it on display back at the dealership, and 1 or 2 people might test drive it. Are you okay with that? How would that make you feel?"
I see where this is going, and that's not good.
I know the
How would that make
analogy
you
you're trying to make. I own that car.
Please
I
ask the
don't
question.
own my partner in a relationship, though. I don't
Hold
own them.
on. Again, answer the question. How would that make you feel?
Well, obviously, I wouldn't be okay with that.
Okay, thank you. That's exactly how men feel when their women post sexy photos of themselves on the internet to advertise to other men, because men are territorial with their women. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
You don't own us in a relationship, so we can post what we want. If you have an insecurity with that, that's on you.
Let me finish.
I'm letting you finish, but every time I let you
You're
finish,
literally cutting me off right now.
yeah, I
I'm
know.
kidding.
Yeah, but you've been talking for the past 5 minutes, bro.
Okay, go,
Yeah, you
go,
are cutting me off.
go. What are you laughing at?
No, I'm laughing because you're not letting me finish. So my point is this. My point is simply this. Men, that's how men view relationships with women. They might not admit this, but men are territorial with their women. This is why women that are promiscuous have a very difficult time getting men to commit to them, because men don't want to be with women that other men have been with, or they don't want a girl that has high mileage. That's why when you went to the dealership, you paid full price for that vehicle, brought it back home, and then someone said, "Hey, I want to still be able to see it," or whatever. You had a point of contention with that. Why? Because you paid full price for the vehicle and you feel like you're getting used and abused when you put all the money down. That's how men view relationships and marriage with women. If I'm going to give you my last name, you cannot go out there and embarrass me. Men and women are not the same when it comes to relationships.
Can I now say something? Women
Please, go ahead.
sometimes feel the same way. We could be in a relationship with a man who's gorgeous and he's posting shirtless tops on Instagram, and we feel like, oh, that, that's a thirst trap, right? You're wanting attention. So why is it different? You just think it's okay for a guy to do it, but not okay for a girl to do it because you're territorial. We can be territorial too, but it goes back to my point.
The worst thing is a territorial
But my point
woman.
is that you just don't own someone. Like,
What's the Australian guy doing, bro? He's just there.
your analogy about the car is way off, because that is something I've paid for and I own. In a relationship, I don't pay for it and I don't own the person.
Here's the thing: you're letting your feelings, right, get in the way
I'm
of
not.
understanding.
I'm
the
not.
basic
I'm
logic.
thinking
The basic
rationally.
logic is-
I'm really
Can I
not.
Can I please finish my point? I listen
You
to
love
I'm
saying
trying
that.
to-
You say that. That's a
Guys.
really a passive-aggressive
He'd be
way
a
of
great
having a
arguer, this guy.
conversation. Not really, because I see what you're doing. I see right through it, but go ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm explaining to you how men view relationships. You might not like it. It might hurt your feelings. You might say, I'm not a piece of property or whatever. But with all due respect, f- your feelings. This is how you
Your
view
feelings.
relationships.
I don't care about your
Okay?
feelings
I'm not
either.
using feelings.
You're actually misogynistic and egotistical, and it's a kind of a concern the way you view relationships. Like you have ownership of women. Yeah, that's kind of how it's coming across.
When did we say we own women?
Yeah, when
Oh,
did we
it's
say
like
that?
if I'm going to give you my last name and I'm going to commit to you, then you're not allowed to have a for sale sign around your neck by being in a bikini. That kind of behavior is like, that scares me in a relationship. I
Well,
would
remember,
never want to be with a guy that is like that.
A woman can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she can do whatever she
We're
wants,
just
honestly.
saying our standards are this. If you want to comply, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
And remember, we're talking about a committed relationship with a man. So if you put pictures like that on the internet, that's fine. You can do it. We never said you can't do it. You're putting words in our mouth. I'm simply saying, if I'm going to commit to you, give you marriage,
I don't really think that's how all men view it, bro. I don't think that. I mean, me personally, that's not how I view it. I got a hot girlfriend. Sometimes she posts hot pictures. She's had guys slide in her DMs. I see the DMs. I read them with her. You know? That gives me security.
give you a title, give you a ring, give you children. I expect a certain type of woman. Why is it
Give you children. Like, she's not bearing them for 9 months.
that when men have standards,
She's giving you all
it's
those things
always
too.
met-
Exactly.
No,
I love it
hold
how
on.
it's
She's
just
giving
them
you
giving.
women.
You're giving it to us.
Let me finish.
We
Let me
should be so
finish.
thankful.
Let me finish. When a man gives a, because here's the thing, women control sex, men control relationships. So since I'm the gatekeeper to relationships, you want to take my last name. Last time I checked, girls want to walk down an aisle in a white dress with their father leading them, correct? To a man. Women are the ones that want security in a marriage. So if I'm a man and I'm going to give you that, I need to vet you and make sure that you are a good candidate to be my wife.
Oh
to carry
my
me
God,
and my
I
family.
want to vomit
So, can I
listening
please
to what
finish?
you're
Can I please
saying.
finish?
First
Can I
of
please
all, do you live in the 1960s? Women are making their own money these days, my friend. I am the one that supports the man in a relationship. I don't need security from a man. You just
Okay, that might be you.
and that's
But
a
most
lot of
want their
women.
man.
That's
No,
bullshit.
actually, no.
I'm jumping in on Jackie's side here.
Actually,
No, don't bring it in the third party. She's literally clutching a 3v1. Let her continue.
Hang on, hang on. Here's
Garbage.
Palestine. She's wild. She's from Palestine. Don't muck with her. You're Molotov
Just so
cocktails.
you know, I post bikini shots on my Instagram and I'm engaged and my partner is totally secure with that.
Congratulations.
You guys are full of shit.
You're a bit of a thirsty bitch, though, right? On there when you're doing it. Who do you want attention from when you're doing
I'm
that?
not. I'm not.
We can do it, guys.
We can do whatever we want. We're still going to get proposed to, dickhead.
Oh,
I
wow.
guarantee you,
There's no need to be
behind closed
nasty,
doors,
girls.
they're in their
He's
feelings.
not happy.
I'm not being
I guarantee
nasty.
you.
I'm literally like, I just think your views are really antiquated.
Here's the thing. Again, like I said, this is how men view relationships. This is how men
Not
generally
all men.
feel
No
when
way
they're in
all men
relationships.
Not all
that.
men.
Well, you're gay, Brooklyn. Well, you stick to your own
But men
lane.
don't.
And-
Men
Guys,
don't.
guys,
Kyle, you
guys,
don't.
can I
Speak up,
finish my point?
Kyle. It's like
Can I
you.
finish my point here? Like
I'm
you
not
guys
allowed. I don't
ask
think
me a
we're never
question.
allowed to talk in this interview. It feels. So.
Because here's the thing. You guys asked us to come on
Here's
your
the
show.
thing.
We're answering the questions, and you guys are not letting us answer the questions. You're just cutting us
No,
off
I
and
have.
shaming us or
I
whatever.
definitely let
I'm
you
simply
answer.
telling you, I'm simply telling you how men feel about giving their commitment away to women. You don't like the answer, but I'm telling you how men generally think. It's just that they can't say this because look at how you guys responded to what I told you. Shame, guilt, insults, trying to attack our masculinity, whatever it may be. Men can't be honest
No.
with women because you guys can't accept the truth.
It's a debate.
And going
It's
back
your
to what you're
opinion
saying-
versus my
and going back
opinion.
to what you're saying you don't like care, like, oh, I could provide my own money, my own security. Congratulations, that's great. But regardless, when women make a certain amount of money, they still want a man that makes more money than they do, typically around 26% more. So, or no, 52% more. So
Where are you getting
can
those
say
stats
that?
from? Can I
Okay,
ask?
That's
Cupid.
just not here in the United States. Women typically
Please,
want
I
a
don't
man
want
that
another
makes
chart
at
on the
least-
screen. This
They want at least 26 to 52% more income than they do. Women date up. This has been known since the beginning of time. Women do not only date their equals, if not preferably higher. So if a man is expected to come in, right, bring security, make more money, etc., why can't he have requirements? Why is it that a woman can say, I want a guy that makes this much money, this tall, this good looking, this charming, this confident, and a man says something simple like, I don't like to date women that put sexy photos of themselves on the internet for other men to see when she's supposed to be my woman. Why is that met with such contempt from women? Tell me that.
Well, he should take his Instagram down too.
That's my whole point. Is
hang
your
on,
double standards? You've
Isn't
got
it a
double
jealousy?
standards.
I think it's a jealousy issue because, like, I've
Yeah.
dated women that were online and had big Instagram followers and models, singers, all this. I've never thought, oh, like even my friends though. You're not wrong. My friends have said, bro, your missus is doing this online or whatever. This is over the years, and like I couldn't care because I'm solid
And
in myself.
secure in
Maybe I'm a
yourself.
fool. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe not. I don't know. But I do agree with Jackie that your partner shouldn't be. It's not like a pet. You don't own them. You can't control them. But I know what
But what if they're my little kitten?
you're saying. You're not wrong. What you guys are saying, as a generalisation, but I think some men, some women, they think differently.
Well,
but
Yeah.
I do think when you're younger, in your 20s, you are jealous. Men are crazy.
Lily.
We don't get our head together until we're in our late 30s.
Can I just
we're mental.
stop you guys for a second? We're going to take a short break and come back. Is that okay? Because we've got calls coming through. So people that
yes.
want to ask you some questions. We have some calls because if you just tuned in, obviously we're talking about a viewpoint that you guys have, which is if you're in a relationship, a girl should not have an Instagram account because technically that's cheating because of the amount of attention she gets from
it's
guys.
not just the account. I think it's the account where you're gyrating around in your undies or less and
No,
blowing kisses and all this stuff.
I'm pretty sure I asked, can you just have an Instagram account? And
No,
not
we clearly established that it's sexy photos when you're in a committed relationship that's disrespectful.
But the thing is you're saying a guy can post sexy photos and he can do that in a relationship.
Yes,
Yes.
men and women are not the same.
Right. So, but you said that men love quantity over quality, right? So
That is true.
You'll react differently when a female pays you attention to what a female would.
Any attention from any female ever is just we think, oh yeah, they want to bang us. That's what we think.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, I mean, I wish women were attracted to me.
I believe that you guys are more likely to act on it because, like you said, it's quality over quantity.
That's correct. Yeah, I think she's spot
you're
on
saying
there.
from a male perspective or a female perspective?
So, from your perspective, you say the males want quantity over quality.
Yes.
Never got a call
So,
from
if
Cass
you're
saying,
getting
you know,
attention on Instagram,
Yeah, you're more likely to message them back.
you're more likely exactly to act on it.
Okay, but the thing is that women rarely message men. Like I showed you guys
joking?
before.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
it was
men are
half, only half,
Well,
according
that's
to
why I
your
showed you
data.
guys-
Yeah, you're still getting messaged. So let's say I'm
Here's the
getting
thing, guys.
messaged by
Who's getting messaged? I'm not getting messaged. I don't get DMs from women. I literally get no B words. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the frick?
can I just make
If you're
one
gonna ask
point?
me a
Can you just let me finish for a
If you're
sec?
going to ask a question, you should let me finish.
I just want to make one point. So if I'm on Instagram and I'm getting 40 DMs and you're getting 20 DMs, my point is that you guys are more likely to respond to the 20 DMs than we are to the 40 DMs.
Here's the thing: men and women are not the same. Women,
men are more
women
likely to
live for
reply.
attention. Women like attention. Men want sex. That's how it is. So when a girl's out there advertising herself, it's not the same as when a man is advertising himself because a man's not going to get nearly the same amount of attention. And then on top of that, men of status, men that are attractive, that have money, hey, it's just exercising options. Men are going to go ahead and enact on those options if they have the ability to do so. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same. So it's not that big a deal. But
Wait,
it is a
so-
big deal
so-
if your girl's out here and are fielding options. If your woman's out here fielding options, that's
Bingo.
an issue.
Oh, sorry. So you're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have
What?
to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why?
Oh my
I
god.
agree to that.
Okay. The Instagram point was stupid, but now he's saying that it's okay for a guy to go out and literally explore options, which is cheating with other women. I mean, is this a joke?
You can't just go throwing that thing around and women sit at home waiting for you to come home, don't to smell the juice of another woman on you.
Here's the thing. Can all men get away with this? Absolutely not. A small minority of men can. But the reality is, since the beginning of time, strong, powerful men, right, that had money and status were always able to have hordes of women. Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at Dan Blazarian. Look at kings. Look at sultans of past. This is what women do. Women are attracted to men.
But
that
listen,
have
mate,
other-
bro, I spoke to Dan Balserian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Balserian last week
you guys asked
told
to come
me
on
to
your
my face, so fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you fellas, grow up, ring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later. Turn them off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, these guys, I didn't mind having them on. Yes, we asked them to come on the show. Yes, we asked them their opinion.
What's up,
this
Mike?
dickhead over there, he just keeps going, men and women are different.
I know.
I can root who I want.
Exactly.
A woman should just do what I say. No, grow up, bro. Grow up. Even Dan Bilzerian said he's so lonely because the rooting around and the parties are fun, but the guy's lonely. And all the way, by the way, during the whole ad break in the song, they were just shit-canning you, Jackie, on their podcast.
I'm not surprised, Kyle. I mean, they just think because if a woman has a healthy debate that, you know, we're punished.
These are misogynist toads that have got a bit of a podcast and all their followers are probably also misogynists, and that's just the way it is.
For
and
sure.
It takes all types to make the world go round.
Yeah,
These
but
guys are out dipping
unfortunately,
it
there
everywhere.
are men
That's
out
fine.
there on podcasts that have an audience that actually believe this stuff and are influenced.
I hope the people that consume this podcast don't actually believe half of what these guys say, because it is ridiculous.
Influencing people with these antiquated views about women.
Now, hang on. Mitch has called through from Penrith. He agreed with the boys. And I sort of did.
You have a girlfriend. You don't need girls in your DMs. I'm kidding. I have a girlfriend that I'm very happy with. I'm joking. I'm like, I don't get DMs from women. That's a joke. I'm in a very happy relationship. My DMs are open to men, but if you're a girl, sorry, I'm taken.
On a few levels, but then they got too weird, like a weird hating women cult.
Yeah.
Mitch, what did you agree with on that, and what did you not agree with?
Mate, they delivered it completely wrong. What it should be is, I have no problem with anyone having Instagram. However, if you commit to a relationship with your partner, whoever it is, you're giving them your whole self and vice versa. So why do you need to have the Instagram and post the photos? Shouldn't you just get in the bikini and say to your husband, geez, don't I look fantastic? And he'll go, you look amazing, like the first day I met you. And isn't that enough? Isn't that why you went together, to say, look, I think you're beautiful? So what is the point of the posting them sort of
I
photos
do
on
get
Instagram?
it. I do understand that some men get jealous of that and start thinking, well, Jesus, you know, you're not...
I understand it too. I understand a guy being insecure a little of his girlfriend posting a picture that's scandalous. Like, okay, whatever, bro. Like, fine. Like, I'll take it. Whatever. I understand. But to call that cheating is ridiculous. And then to later go on and say that it's okay if men cheat, that's just wrong. I can't. I try my best to hear out arguments, right? And I try my best to hear out where people are coming from, even if it's an argument that I don't agree with. I try to hear people out, but this is a little far from me. I'm not sure I'm understanding being okay with a man cheating and not a woman. I can't understand where that thought process comes from, and I can't understand that. Yeah, so maybe just get a little bit more secure in your relationships and maybe have better taste in women. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just in a successful relationship at the moment that I found on Tinder by sliding in a woman's DMs. So somebody pat me on the back for that, I guess. I don't know.